Brew. Today we are going to be playing a bit of pre-fire testing. We are running back the Rock again. I know I've recently done a league with this and a couple of videos testing it. I was going to shelve it, but then after I posted the video to the Discord on the content channel or whatnot, a couple people, egosum and a couple other cats, messaged and said, hey, you should be looking at putting STT in this. First, I had to go look up what STT was. I didn't know what STT at all was. I had no clue. I couldn't figure out the acronym. It is Sensei's Divining Top, which is legal in this format currently. Yeah, I normally just call it top. So I was shocked to figure out that I forgot like it even had anything other than top in its name. So, but yeah, they were like, hey, you should, toss top in here, see how it works. You're going to need to rework some of the mana base potentially to make your fatal pushes better. They gave me a bunch of feedback. I've never played with top, like ever. Even in EDH or anything, I've never cast this card. So I have no clue how to properly build around it. I just sort of slotted it in. I went back through and kind of picked apart some things and took some things out I didn't like and just kind of slotted into my current list just to see how it would run in here. Everything's pretty much the same. We got 3 lilies. I dropped down to 3 confidants. Went up to 4 scoos because we took out Nile spell bombs. Got 4 Goyf, 4 Tireless Tracker. I think that card's super powerful. 2 Kalitas on the top end. Same suite for sorceries of Inquisition and Thoughtseize. Got 4 Push, 3 Abrupt Decay, and then instead of Maelstrom Pulse in the main, I slotted Assassin's Trophy in. I think it's just a bit more efficient. I like that it moves as well at instant speed. And then I got 3 tops in here. So I took out a Dark Confidant and 2 of the, whatchamacallits? 2 of the Nile Spellbombs, sorry, and slotted in top and was just kind of like, let's rock it. I did go back and retouch up the land base. So I now have 9 fetchables and a total of 8 fetches. So I have 4 Catacombs, which is our primary, 2 Wooded Foothills to hit a forest, and then 2 Bloodstained Mires to hit swamp. Obviously, these can also grab Overgrown Tomb, which I now have as a 4 of in here. And I got 4 Blooming Marsh, 2 Treetop Village still. I think this card is very, very good. Even in this format, outside of pre-modern, I'm still a big fan of this card. A land that turns into a 3/3 for 2 mana. It's just better than Hissing Quagmire, which was a 3 mana 2/3 with Death Touch or whatever, 2/2 with Death Touch. I was unimpressed by that card. The 2 mana for a 3/3 is unrivaled, and it also comes with Trample, which is sick. Sideboard then, I didn't do a whole lot of work to, just a bit of touching up here or there. I forget what I think I cut 2 Engineered Explosives, and I slotted in Languishes instead. Engineered Explosives, I can only get up to 2. Some of the main things you need to worry about are a 3-drop. So Languish was, all in all, about the same mana cost. It's just you can't divide it out over multiple turns. So 2 and 2 for the Engineered Explosives. This is just straight up 4. So I like Languish a lot. I swapped the Assassin's Trophy for the Maelstrom Pulse. I left the Collective Brutality in the side here. Actually, I also cut Collective Brutality from here. And put 2 Nile Spellbombs in the sides. The sideboard got reworked a bit. I still have 2 Cage. I have 2 Nile Spellbomb, a Surgical, and 3 Ley Lines. Doing a lot of hate to the graveyard. I don't want people playing graveyard decks against my fair rock deck. So, yeah, I think overall this deck is going to be, in all honesty, you're going to see a Magic player cast top for the first time and play with top for the first time. So I'm going to mess up. There's going to be issues, and you're going to probably look at it and be like, man, he's a dunce for doing this or for doing that, or you should have done this here. Let me know in the comments. I'm totally open. If you're like, hey, man, terrible play, give me a timestamp and say, like, at this point, you should have done X, but you did Y. And the reason is because of Z. So just give me a shout out in the comments with a timestamp and let me know where I screwed up or what you think I could improve on in play pattern. This looks powerful. I've never played with top. I played against it, and it's, it can be a bit of a slog fest or whatever. It's probably going to be long games. I apologize ahead of time if this is a long video. So I hope to get some good action here. I hope this ends up being a very, very fun deck, and I hope it, hits the level of rock that I would like to play with. The new rock in pre-modern looks fantastic with Tempting Worm and everything. So we kind of have our Goyf here as our pseudo Tempting Worm and whatnot. So I'm very excited. I think there's going to be some power hidden in this deck. Just got to find the right list. So let's hop on into our first match here. On to match number 1 here. We are against Gambagool. We are going to be on the draw. I'm just going to let them know I'm on the rock because they let it know that they were on Shadow. So Fatal Push, very, very relevant. Okay, Thoughtseize. Probably going to take Push, if I had to guess. Maybe they take Top. They took Top. Okay. Let's Kozilek them. Preordain. That is what we want out of that hand. Whoop, I can take my upkeep stop off. All right. Whoops. Passed right through by accident. I'm going to go grab Swamp. I think I'm going to cast Tarmogoyf. Okay. I think here I'm going to fetch Mountain. Or sorry, Forest. 1/2 for Dark Confidant. And I'm going to Inquisition again, seeing what they got over there. Stubby D, Triple Death Shadow, Teamer Battle Rage. I think it's gonna be Stubborn Denial. Basic. Okay. Blooming Marsh. Let's get in with both of these. This does unlock their shadows. But I have 1 push at least. So. And there's there's currently no creature in the graveyard. So I could have taken a shadow, I guess. But I don't know. I can't be too buggered about it. Liliana here is not bad. But they can't really afford to. It's going to have to be Shadow. Probably triple Shadow. Should have taken one of them. Stupid in hindsight. I don't know why I was worried about Stubborn Denial. I'm going to hit one of their Death Shadows. Let's hope Bob can hold the fort for us here. Another Goyf, another Bob. In my eyes, this is a race to the bottom. So we'll see if they want to turn them sideways or not. They do have Teamer Battle Rage. These things do not have Trample. Does it gain? Just gains Double Strike. Also gains Trample. Okay. Is it creatures or target creature? So I need to line blocks up. Nothing I can do about it. If they swing, I have to do blocks. Liliana eats one of my Dark Confidants. I'm gonna fetch here. Just Overgrown Tomb tapped. Okay. Lol. Okay. Black at 1. Please don't tell me they drew a Stubborn Denial. They didn't. Okay. Force them to sack. GG's. Whew. Very sketchy, very sketchy. Maelstrom Pulse. Don't hate that. Um, hmm. Abrupt Decay as well. Surgical? They don't really do graveyard stuff. At least to my knowledge. Letus at least has lifelink. We're on the draw. I think Thoughtseize is just worse. More removal, more removal. Ooh. No. I played a fun match against Kevin Costner. And I kept a one lander and it didn't turn out well. I will keep this and I will bottom Kalitas. I believe it is the worst card in my hand. Thoughtseize from them. They always got it. I got some gas in this hand. Black-green gets a lot of fun stuff in this color pairing. I love being able to play Bob. Is double Bob a little bold? Possibly. I'm not here to let's say whether it is or whether it isn't. Street Wraith on the cycle. Street Wraith on the cycle. Shock. Nasty stuff. Thoughtseize. Okay. Took Bob. Huh. Wow. Wow. That's a crazy hand from them. Absolutely cracked. Put it in tapped and pass. I mean, they hit 2 Street Wraiths, 3 Thoughtseizes. How crazy is that? I'm like mind blown. That was a really, really, really crazy sequence. Okay. Blooming Marsh. Second one's a bit late, sadly. They know 2 out of the 3 cards in my hand. I know they got to fight through a push. I know they got to fight through a Maelstrom Pulse. Are they going to fetch Shock here? Most likely. Death Shadow looks fun. I just want to make that very clear to everyone. Like, I think Death Shadow actually looks fun. That tap Watery Grave makes me think that they don't have any shadows yet. Okay. Kalitas. It's an interesting card. End step, do they want to fetch? Just bolting me up top. Okay. Are they going to shock in here? Basic. Wow, could you imagine if they just untap Surprise Blood Moon me right now? I am grass. I would be so bummed. Snap. Unbelievable. I'll let them cast it. I'm not going to Fatal Push them, make their choices harder. Yeah, Kalitas makes total sense there. Main phase Snap. That is crazy work. Shadow. Okay. Let's just push. Okay, Verdant Catacombs hurts. Multiple ways. Maelstrom Pulse is turned off. I mean, they could go coast to coast with a Snapcaster. It's not out of the realm of possibilities at all. I need to stop drawing lands, though. So, please stop giving me lands, deck. Okay. I'm going to pass through. think I'm going to Abrupt Decay here. Let's just clear this out. That's what we were looking for. Okay. I'm actually going to draw right away, because I want to know what they have in their hand. That's a Death Shadow. Thank you. All right. There goes the Mire. Coming in tap there. They got a Street Wraith. We're drawing top. Okay. Power to him. I'm going to run out top. And I'm just going to Maelstrom Pulse this proactively. Okay. Now the top side of this is feeling very good right now. Top right here is completely shifting the game. Okay. Let me look at the top three again. Gonna draw off of that. Green 1/1. Tireless Tracker. Did that all out of order, which is okay. Mills too. I'm alright with it. Okay, Preordain. They got... They not... Oh, they milled themselves. Interesting. Very interesting. Would have thought they... Oh, okay. Well, GG's. We took down Grixis Shadow 2-0 with this, so top felt very powerful there. Literally gave us control of that second game there. So, very nice. I'm excited to get on to match number 2 here. Match number 2 against egosum, one of the people who recommended that I try top in this deck. Very excited. All right, they are going to let me go first. I actually accidentally queued in with the wrong decks. So I was actually on the play first time, but this time around, I have the correct deck queued up. Inquisition on them. Ooh, they are on Grixis Twin. Here I'm going to take Pestermite. We'll let them draw for turn. I'm probably going to drop in Treetop Village. And probably run out another Inquisition. Double Fatal Push. I'm going to take the Snap here. That takes them off of most action. Okay, tapped Watery Grave. They have tons of answers for us. Bolt is an unfun one. There's a... yeah, there's a Tarm we knew about. I'm going to take an interesting route right here. I'm actually going to fire up Treetop Village. Get in for some attacks here. Okay. They can bolt, they can push. Okay, they're gonna bolt. Okay. We got some interesting setups here. With the steam vents and tap, 2 of the cards in their hand are fatal push. We now have a backup tracker. Gonna drop in tracker. We can't currently get it with push. We got all the fetch lands out of their hands. Oh man, there's a Scalding Tarn. Okay. They got their red set up, they got their blue set up. They're looking pretty nice all the way around. Give me a land drop, please. I will play out top. I will say okay. Top and push. Didn't even realize that was a great little combo there. All right, preordained. We know 2 of the... Ooh, okay, so they got rid of the push. We know 1 of the cards in their hand currently is push. They went 1 top, 1 bottom. Okay. Let's give this a quick spin. Okay. Let's just see what they're hanging out with over there. Twin. Exarch push. I'm going to take the twin because I don't have a nice, easy, clean answer to it right now. They draw a card, they discard a card. Push is gone. Okay. Nothing from them. Let me top here. Okay. Let me draw. No clue if I'm doing top correctly. I got mana down here. They could flash in Exarch if this is what they feel like. Okay. Okay. One, two, three for that. And then I'm just going to play Catacombs and say go ahead. Can't flash in Exarch right now. They can always snap Bolt though. I did this more as a value play, to be honest with you. Because we needed clue tokens, and we needed them badly. Let's put shields down. Okay. I don't want to snap Bolt, that's fine. Okay, going down with another land. Gonna attack here. No blocks from the Oppo. Alright, I'm just gonna say go ahead. Thinking hard. Maybe draw and discard from them. Sorry, I gotta make the screen a bit smaller. Pulling up everything here. Maybe at some point here I'll cut the chat out. Can be a bit of a pain. Okay, snap. Snap K command. See what they want to do here. They K command, I draw a card. Whatever they probably hit. I mean, I'll discard a Blooming Marsh. I got no issue with that personally. Target player discards a card, deals 2 damage to any target, dealing it to me, right? I honestly can't tell if that 2 is going to me or if that's targeting. All right. Okay. I got no issue with that. Discard a Blooming Marsh. Still holding my decay. Still holding the push. Okay. Pushing damage with Snapcaster Mage. Got a clue token here. Okay. Couldn't save it. So I'll also just grab one more clue token here. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. That is a hand right there. Well, we're closing in on the range where I'm going to need to. Okay. Gonna abrupt decay then. Just knock that out of the park. We do have a push here. Let's see if they want to twin on the mage. I think with my current hand, we have to hit Snapcaster. I just straight up don't think we have a choice. Which is a huge bummer. But I mean, I literally just can't. I mean, we're drawing only lands. Nothing we can do about it. Wow. Okay. That draw was pretty gas. Not going to sit here in front about it. Okay, they remand. Okay. Draw, then discard. Going to eat their Pestermite. Just get that out of the way. Okay. Let's see what they discard here. I mean, we got housed by just poor draws. Snap. Snap push. I mean, I think they have other answers, which is fine. This is going to be a 2-for-1. Because they're going to have to burn Mage plus another spell to do it. It's not a real great value snap. So, just going to let that chill. They probably got to push for me or something. Garamag Angler. Okay. Well, I got some stuff I can eat out of my yard to tangle with that. But it ain't pretty. AT. Alright. I'm going to pass through here. Then in their upkeep, I'm going to AT their Garamag Angler. See what they want to do about it. Okay. Looking for a mana leak or a remand, maybe? Leak I can still pay for. Okay. We have enough mana now where we can eat quite a few things. Just going to eat that Angler now. Okay. Got myself out of bolt range. Gonna eat their... Gonna eat my tireless tracker. Okay. Please no land. Good golly, Miss Molly. We have what? One tireless tracker left to eat. All right, all right. We let this go. We let this go. I cannot believe the amount of lands we draw in this turn. It's been absolutely astronomical. Do they want to push here? No. Okay. Oh. Okay. Just gonna keep saying, you know, go ahead. Draw and discard from them. I would kill for a top right now. What's a man got to do to get a top? Another Island of the Bend. That land's sweet. Desolate Lighthouse. I do want to play blue-red, like, Snap, Token, Delver. Looks like a ton of fun. That's one to the bottom. Okay. They're going to push for damage yet? No, they are not. Okay. Oh boy. Hey, Kalitas. Yeah, they are. Okay. Here's the issue. I can't attack because basically we're within like snap, bolt, snap, just any kind of bolt action here is bad for us. I know that the game favors them the longer that we go. I'm not blind to that. So that is an issue we're going to have to try and wade through, but I think it's doable nonetheless. Holding this Verdant Catacombs in case we draw our boy Tireless Tracker. I mean, they're many cards deeper in their deck than we are. I'm going to fetch, though, because honestly, at this point, I just want to grab some action out here. Going for the Kalitas. All right, looks like they're maybe drawing. Okay, they're looking for an answer. Okay. Did they find it? Temple enters the bin. No, they did not. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna drop that in. If I go 1, 2, okay, yeah. Gonna drop in a Scoos. This can eat some more stuff from the graveyard if we find the need. Okay. So this could eat Tireless Tracker, Deceiver. Okay. Tap down Kalitas. I'm going to Deceiver here. Okay. Kalitas is so good. Love that card. We can gain 1 life here. Okay. Just trading tutus. That puts our Scoos in our bin, though. Always forget about that. This has been a grindy matchup. I like this. This deck's feeling nice right now. I want to be able to go like this. Wow, GG's. Okay. They're twin. I think I want Nature's Claim. I think I want Abrupt Decay. They do some action out of the sideboard. We're on the draw here. I like Seize just a lot less. Fortunately, Maelstrom Pulse won't get there for us, so it's not instant speed. Do I want Languish? That's only instant or sorcery. I don't think we care too much about the graveyard. Maybe, though. Maybe we need to respect it slightly with a Nile Spellbomb. What do we take out, though? That's the real question. Lily is fantastic. Goyfs are all good. Scoos. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just stay with the skews plan. And we run a 61 card special. Alrighty. We got what we're looking for. I'm going to keep this. They have Thought Seize turn 1. Kind of nasty for us, but we're going to have to do what we got to do. Missed the clock? Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, we're just testing. Of course. Of course. Hopefully that missed land drop doesn't kill me. But I mean, why would I not help a homie out, you know? Now there could be a Blood Moon strategy, so I'm actually gonna fetch Swamp here and get in with an Inquisition. See what they got going on over here. Oh, Spell Pierce. Fine though. Keep your secrets. I love whenever something like that happens. Sulfur Falls. Okay. Being on the draw here, this is scaring the heck out of me. I ain't gonna sit here and lie about it. Them being Moon would be kind of crazy, but it's not at all out of the realm of possibilities. If they fetch a basic Swamp right here, I'm gas. I'm not. Okay. I am gonna just grab Swamp though. I am Abrupt Decay flooded, which is not a bad thing. If this was a Cabal Therapy format, it would be terrible. But it's not. Let's see if they fetch a basic. They don't. Okay. I'm still going to fetch a basic. Okay. Abrupt Decay right there. That's why we keep them stocked. And we can do about it. Another Preordain. Okay. What did we take out? Took out 2 C's, right? Just 2 C's. Same deck. We brought in, okay, 2 claims. And whatchamacallit. Goif. Gonna drop a Goif in. I hope they remand this. Okay. Get my land drop in, able to play Ancient Tomb, still untapped. Let's see what they got going on though. There's that basic Swamp. See, now this is what I'm talking about. This is the spooky part of life. You just never really know. They'd only have 1 blue source and only 1 black source if they were to do something. Gurmag Angler. Okay. That's going to be a tough tumble. Preordain. Okay. Maybe I should have respected Gurmag Angler more. I don't know why I didn't decide to. Alright, alright. Land here, please? No land. This is bold? but I think I'm going to do it. I think this is just slam Lily. Make them sack their angler. Okay. They want to burn. I mean, if they want to burn a Snapcaster the hard way, that's fine with me. Then they're just going to kill Lily, and I'm going to slam down a Tarmogoyf and be chilling. In all honesty. Creeping Tar Pit is not to be trifled with. I hope they kill Lily. They do. Fantastic. Now my Goyf is too large to tangle with. They do have 2 cards in hand, though. They could easily have what they need here. Do I take 1 more turn of beats? I think I do. 1 more turn of beats. Drop in the tireless tracker. Okay. Terminate. Go and get me a swamp. Say okay. Okay. I'm just going to keep it passing. Abrupt Decay can't deal with them right now. That is a true statement. But Tarmogoyf can deal with them right now. Or if we get Skuzin, we could stabilize always. Okay. Oh, it's still a land. Okay. Well, that sucks. But is what it is. They got a bolt? Apparently not. Okay. Okay. We toss down a Tarmogoyf. You say go ahead. GG's. I don't have a way out of that, sadly. Okay, okay. Let us shave 1 Abrupt Decay and pull in a Maelstrom Pulse. Ley Lines, actually, you know what? I do think Nile Spell Bombs, we underrated them. I think maybe these nature claims just aren't where we want to be. I think this is how we go back for it. All right, it's going to be game number 3 here. This is going to be interesting. This has been a pretty intense setup here. Okay, I will keep this. There's a lot going on with this hand. Fetch. I swear if they are Blood Moon, I'm going to be tilted. I don't think they are, but let me Inquisition them, see what I can snatch out. What are they working with over there? Spell Pierce, Lightning Bolt, Opt. I don't care about Pierce. I don't care that much about that. I'm going to take Bolt. That puts the most amount of permanents into the graveyard, which I am happy to see. There's the Delta we knew about. Swamp just like we wanted. Whoops. Boom. Ooh. Having to think about the way that you like tap stuff, my brain's still not used to it. They could find a Fatal Push. They could have found a Fatal Push even. That would be devastating. But it doesn't look like they have yet. Didn't? Okay, they got Blood Crypt. Opt. See, they keep it on top. One to the bottom. Okay. Not what they were looking for. Another Delta. Okay. What do we got? Tireless Tracker. I think here we just attack. No blocks and keep pushing. Okay. We know that they have a Pestermite. That is a guarantee in their hand. An island. Okay. Let's see if they would like to use it. They don't seem to have an interest in it. Okay. Okay. Forest. I'm going to hit them at their upkeep. See if they would like to deal with this. You know they got a Pestermite still. That knowledge has not changed. There's that basic island. I hope they tap down Goyf here. They didn't. Play a Tireless Tracker. I want them to think about their decisions here. I'm going to quickly play in this Bloodstained Mire, though, just to be proactive. Attack. What are they going to do here? Snap Bolt on the Tireless Tracker? On my boy? It's okay with me. Unless they want to hit Goyf. Still going to fetch here. I am going to grab just Swamp. Okay. We can investigate. No problems with me. All right. Do they want to block here? They do. Very interesting. You got block push? No. Okay. Well, we cleared some stuff out of their hands. You know they still got Pestermite, Spell Pierce, Crypt. Haven't played the Crypt yet. End step. I am going to Clue Token because I can. Fatal Push is a great find. Let us move to combat. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm just going to say okay here. Upkeep. Gonna let them go. They're pushing with Pestermite. Okay. There's that Blood Crypt. We're still ahead on board. Nothing here has changed. I'm gonna Fatal Push here. Yo, I'm so dumb. My brain was just like sack clue, fatal push. Was gonna sack clue. Is what it is. Well, they've had the Pestermites. That's okay. We still have answers in our hand. Okay. Okay. So from here, they can't splinter twin. That's a great draw. Now I'm just going to cast this. They're going to cast Spell Pierce. Or apparently Remand, which is actually probably better for them here. A lot of bad misclicks on my part. Okay. Gonna move to combat. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Here I'm gonna drop in Scoos. Put that in tapped. Say okay. They got 6 in the air at me. Okay. Six puts me to 4. I am going to quickly eat a Deceiver. And they did hit literally like all their twin pieces except for actual twin. Okay. Gear. Wow. Okay. End step. I am going to eat my own Tireless Tracker. Okay. This is a very interesting position to be in. I think we go here. We go Assassin's Trophy right here. They can mill 2. And then return a non-land permanent. They're going to choose not to. I mean, I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to swing 2 in here. Okay. Lack of fetch lands really hurting me right now. Okay, they swing board. Abrupt Decay. Abrupt Decay. Oh, GG's, we got him. Wow, very, very nice. Egosum. Oh, tough hand. Egosum is a great person to play against. Always a pleasure. Awesome. We took, Grixis Twin to a 2-1 win, very grindy down to the wire. So pretty happy with that. Let's move on to match number 3 here. Match number 3 here against Iron Lungs. Real OG of the format. Great dude. I think we gotta mull this. Oh. Alright, I'll keep this. I'm gonna bottom Treetop Village. Iron Lungs plays a ton of dredge. So, gonna see what we can do about this. Ooh, where's his mine? What's he doing over there? Wasn't ready for that. It's Thoughtseize. Oh boy. Power plant tower mine? This guy, natural cards. Natural trons. Unbelievable. I can't believe my eyes right now. He actually just straight up had power plant tower mine in hand. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that. I mean, good lord. Well, these fatal pushes ain't doing nothing for me, I can tell you that much. We're gonna go grab Forest. I'm gonna Dark Confidant. Ain't a whole lot I can do. Took the Karn. They got O-Stone, they got Wormcoil Engine. I cannot believe they just had Natural Car or Natural Tron chilling in their hand. Yep, here comes Wormcoil Engine. I don't got many answers to this in my main board, I can tell you that much. Maelstrom Pulse? Can't remember if that's in my main board anymore or not. AT is really it. Well, Abrupt Decay ain't gonna do it for me, sadly. Let me go snatch my basic swamp here. We'll get Tireless Tracker going. Man, oh man. Natural Tron, just from hand. That is a crazy occurrence right there. I was not ready for it. I won't sit here and lie about it. No land drop. They can't just O-Stone. Green floating. Oh my lord. Oh. Can't win them all, so. Is what it is what it is. That's an O-Stone. I'm just going to take the beats. Okay. I'm going to Abrupt Decay right now. The O-Stone. Does he want? I guess he can't. He can put a fate counter on it though. Oh no, it's Tower 2. Yo, that's crazy. I cannot believe one of the things that I've seen today. I'm just gonna hold back. Okay. I'll block with Bob here. Lay down a block with Bob. Okay. I'm just honest to God curious what they got in their hand over there. Do I even want to do that? I don't think so. Okay, I'm just going to draw a card here. Blooming Marsh. These are the same thing, just one's a choice and one's not. No, I would not like to pay 2 life. Let's see what else they have. Mine and Forest. Doesn't even matter. I got no ways to deal with this O-Stone. I can Tireless Tracker next turn. It's fine. They can blow the O-Stone. I'm an idiot. Ah. Yeah. GG's. Nothing we can do about it. Nothing we can do about it. All right. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Languish doesn't help. Collective Brutality doesn't really help. Maybe Maelstrom Pulse. Abrupt Decay has some targets. Liliana. You know, Nature's Claim is probably very good for us. Don't know how much of their graveyard really matters. I don't want to just take out action against them. Maybe it's too... You know what? Fatal Push. Just no game for Fatal Push. Maybe I'm bringing a Surgical here. See how that runs. All right, here we go. On the second. All right, we're going to keep this. We got our Inquisitions, which probably aren't great here. But we got a Nature's Claim to deal with their potential nonsense. We have Inquisition to hopefully, and I'm hoping this does, is bite away at their resource of like of fixing up their lands. Do this, shock this in. Inquisition. 2 stars, a stirring, and a scrying. I'm gonna hit the stirrings. They got tower. Okay. I'm not gonna mess around. I'm just gonna hit the scrying. Verdant Catacombs, go. Fetch me an overgrown tomb here. They got the power plant. Oh boy. Filtering for green through the chromatic star. Another star. Okay, see if they play tower or plant. They play plant. No Field of Ruins or anything in this deck of build? Okay. Relic of Progenitus. Great card. It's going to quickly fetch Overgrown Tomb and tapped. I'm going to shock Overgrown Tomb here and just deploy Tireless Tracker. We know one card in their hand. Take away the Inquisition. We do have whatchamacallits. What are they called? Blank on the name, Tarmogoyfs. So that is a thing we can run out here. Filter the chromatic star. Ancient stirrings, that's not good. It's not good. Unbelievable. Mine. Whew. Tron in this format looks correct. Okay. Well, we have a pseudo removal spell in Nature's Claim. Left one floating with the star, get a redraw. 2 mana cantrip, decided not to. Interesting. We don't want any of this, really. It's a sad part about it. We're going to get screwed on lands. Don't know if we're going to be able to top our way out of this. We got 2 cards in hand. One is a tower. And one we don't know about. They get a redraw with a star. There's a tower. Please don't be a Wormcoil Engine. 10 mana. What is this, like a big old walking ballista? Bruh. Well, that's GG's. Good games. Man, took some tough beats there from Iron Lungs on Tron. Just such a good deck. But good games to Iron Lungs as always. Really good dude. Let's quickly get into the recap here. Well, we ended up going 2-1 through our testing period. These are small sample size tests, but you know, I like to just try and run three matches. It's a decent video length normally. So we went 2-0 versus Grixis Shadow, 2-1 versus Grixis Twin, and 0-2 versus Green Tron. This deck feels pretty good. I like topping here. I think I like to have 4 tops if possible. Don't know what I cut. Maybe I had to look at it. Not a land, but maybe a Scavenging Ooze. I don't know. I don't want to take too many threats out. I got to look at it and see. This is a fun deck. This is a very, very fair deck. I had spoken to Iron Lungs about some stuff recently. I lose to Dredge a lot, and I think I overboard for Dredge. There is, just in the sideboard alone, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of sideboard hate for pretty much just graveyard strategies. That's literally half the sideboard. I think I need to tone that back to maybe 4 and just see what I can kind of get moving through all this. We need to have a bit more action in this deck, I think, post-board. We need to have more answers to a wider spread of the field. That's a deck building error on my part. I'll take full responsibility for that. Once you get that tuned up and you kind of get a meta sideboard, I do think the bones are here for a fair deck. Iron Lungs also talked to me about this format may just not be a fair deck format. I hope that's not the case, personally. I like to play fair decks. I enjoy them a lot. I think they're a lot of fun to play. I don't like playing combo over the top or whatever. It's just not me. So I'm going to continue searching. This deck is going to be shelved for a bit. I'm planning to take probably Bant Blade through a league. And then I think also I'm going to run some testing with some kind of Pyromancer, be it Mardu or Is It. So I'm really excited to give everything a test here and give it a run through. I think the Rock is a great basis. Top felt fantastic in it. I think the 75 is not locked in and could still use some work as well. So I appreciate everybody who tunes in. Let me know your thoughts on this. I think it seems like there is a good set of bones here. Just don't know how far we want to go with them, what the splits are going to be, etc., etc. So I hope everybody enjoyed. This has been 3-2 Brew. Until next time, cheers.